In today's video, I'm actually bringing Kommo-o to the channel for the first time ever. I've never recorded a video on this guy, and I just saw him and thought he looked kind of fun. And if you don't know what he does, he's 150 HP. He knows the attack clanging scales. For 2 energy, you can do 130 damage, but there's 2 downsides. First off, you have to use electric and fighting energy, and after you attack, you take plus 30 damage from your opponent's attacks the next turn, which is a massive downside. But he doesn't have any weakness, so that's kind of nice too. Now, this is definitely not a meta deck, but I did get around a 50% win rate somehow. I'm also running Zera Aura because of its Thunderclap ability. It's going to generate an energy if you open with him on the first turn. So that means if you generate an energy and say you're energy bricking, you just keep getting fighting, you're actually going to be able to use Dawn to move some of that energy up. And our other Pokemon line we have in here is Sylveon, only 1 Sylveon and 1 Eevee, just to give us a little bit extra draw power to make this deck slightly more consistent. And I've tested multiple versions, but this is easily the best version of Kommo-o. This video seems kind of random, but it's a cool Pokemon. Try it out for yourself. Have some fun. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get into the gameplay. Jangmo-o, I think that's how it's pronounced. Zera Aura too. And then I'm gonna communicate back this Sylveon. Oh, if I had a Don here, we could attack not next turn, but oh, there's another Jangmo-o. Yeah, I cannot attack. I could attack next turn because I would have lightning energy on the bench and fighting in my energy zone. So yeah, we would just maybe instantly win. This deck can be very speedy, but you just have to draw properly, which is hard to do sometimes. That's why we have 1 Eevee and 1 Sylveon in here, because it can help a little bit. Now, we're not going to be permanently put to sleep. Next turn, he could do 80 damage if he has his evolution, so I think I got to evolve too. There's a cape. We'll throw that on there. Well, actually, let me rare candy first. And I do have electric energy next, which is very nice. And then, yeah, I don't mind caping. All right, and I hope I have electric energy at the turn after this too, because then Zera Aura can come off and kind of trade with 50 damage. Yeah, he does have it. I figured he would. Oh, wait, what? My red doesn't work then. He went into Primarina, the basic version? Another rare candy. All right, no, we do have fighting next turn, which I'll place on my bench. 130, and then we take 8. Bro, this is the most disgusting effect. Takes plus 30 from attacks the next turn. That is horrible. I actually hate that. That is why. I just don't understand. Why are you doing that to yourself? And then now if I attack, I get destroyed by Rocky Helmet. It's crazy. I mean, I have to attack. All right, here we go. It's just an even trade. Let's see if you have your other rare candy. I doubt it. I doubt he has it yet. Now, I don't even know who I want to go into. I do have electric energy next, so let me actually go into Zera. The good thing about this deck is we only run 1 EX, so most of the time they have to get through 3 different Pokemon. So I can attack for 70. We have double lightning? We do, so I should definitely attack. Let's see if you're going to be able to evolve. If not, you're cooked. It's over. No, not rare candy. Do you have your evolution? No, he does not. Good game. Give me a Zera. We got a Zera. Perfect. I don't quite have a Dawn. I think this is a Dark Tina player. This is not a good hand to go against Dark Tina with. Gotta hope to draw a Dawn and our evolution, and then we can get going. Actually, I do need fighting energy too. I'm tempted to retreat. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't want to attack him for sure, because then we'll take that poison barb. Doesn't have Darkrai either. That's good. Good for us. Ah, there's my professor. Perfect timing. Give me a Dawn and our evolution. Pokeball? Not quite, but we did get a Sylveon, so it's another draw too. I love just having this extra professor in our deck. All right, here we go. Cape, Dawn. There's our Dawn. There it is. Zera. I do have electric and fighting. I'm gonna just bank on. I'm just getting rid of cards in my hand too. As many as I can. He might red card me. Definitely don't want to attack. I mean, maybe I should have actually. Maybe I should have. Ah, there's the red card. I fully expected to get red carded, but he might give us what we need. I don't know. We'll see. Don, there's our Don. There's our rare candy, and there's our evolution. I love you. You're the best. And he still doesn't have any psychic energy, so I'm definitely attacking next turn. He gave us exactly what we needed. I really dislike the Dark Tina deck itself, not the player, the deck. Let me clear that up. Just I hate playing against it because they're always going to use red card in Mars, and they have so many different options. But looks like this guy might be done for. I don't mind taking that 10 poison damage. He doesn't have enough psychic energy. We just got into Kommo-o too fast this game. Didn't even need to use Don actually. Pokemon Center lady. I mean, you got to heal quite a bit in order to survive. I don't think it's even possible to heal and get above 130 for him. This just feels good, beating down on Dark Tina. All right, there we go. Insta concede. All right, we got Jangmo. Getting electric energy off the rip too. I feel like we actually performed very well against Orico, so I'm just going to play both of these. Play you. Draw 2 more. Another one? Okay. Play this on the bench too. So this is looking like an excellent start. Excellent start. I might even attack with Zera Aura next turn, just depending on what he plays on the bench. I don't see dual energy, so maybe he's not. I thought he would be running the Greninja variant, because that's what most people rock. Oh, no. Instead, he's running the Sylve. Okay. Let's draw. See what we get here. Come on. I don't have fighting energy yet, so let's put the pressure on him. Cape, just in case he has like an X speed and is able to use, or a leaf or something, and is able to one-shot us. We're going to get out of that range. With the cape, do 50 damage. Now he's a target for Cyrus later on in the game. That's why I like, sometimes I don't mind doing damage that early because it makes a Cyrus target. The fighting energy is what we definitely need to find. So he did start with a Sylve. Do you have a X speed, or are you just gonna sack it? Okay, he's just gonna sack the Orico. Professor, this is good. I'm worried about having too many cards in my hand because I feel like he definitely runs Mars, and I can't even communicate it that way. That is tragic. Another lightning or electric energy after this. What is that? 2 in a row? Actually 3 in a row because of that one. So 3 in a row. I'm kind of like, they should have a mechanic in this game where if you get 2 of the same energy type in a row, the next one is guaranteed to be a different energy. I think that would help. I told you he'd Mars. I knew it. I feel like that would really help any kind of like dragon deck. It's really hard to play these dual energy decks right now, and that Mars just crushed us. We're back down to 8 cards. Give me fighting next. Yes, we do. Perfect. I'll just do it 50 damage here. All right, well, I don't have any more draw power. I'm out of Pokeballs, out of Professors, out of my Sylveon. That Mars was a game changer. I just drew really bad. I couldn't even communicate anything away there. But we'll see. Maybe we'll be okay. Typically, this is a better matchup for us when I can actually get the right energy and draw our evolutions. This is just super unlucky. Come on, give me it. Give me it. Kommo-o, come on. Yes! How did we draw that there? Place my Zera. Here we go. Now we clean sweep. He doesn't have enough damage. 1 more point and we win. Woo. Oh, I thought that Mars killed us, but we ended up hanging in there. Just the top deck of the century. And we're just going to smack him with clanging scales. Unless you have something that you could sit in, like retreat into and tank. No? You're just playing it out for fun? Look at this. 80 damage is so stupid, man. So dumb. I hate the clanging scales ability, but I'm very happy we won this game. GG's. Well played. I don't know if I'm in Master Ball anymore. We might have dropped out recording this video. All right, we got Eevee. 2 Zeras, which I actually think I'm going to put both of them down because we are going first. And then I don't even know if I want to communicate. I'll communicate next turn. Let's see what happens. I do have a Dawn in my hand. That's why I want to place both Zeras, because that means I'll always have access to electric energy later in the game if I need it for Kommo-o. And Zera Aura is just like a really good early game Pokemon too. It just does 50 damage off rip, and especially if people when they start with Froakie, because there's a lot of Froakies going around in the meta. You're gonna see it a ton. And being able to one-shot Froakie after you go first, it gives you a really good turn one. Now, I'm not saying this deck is good. Obviously, it's not. I think it would be way better if we didn't have the downside for Clanging Scales. I don't think they should have given it a downside, because there is already a downside with it being dual energy. So it's weird that they would just plus 30 is insane. Maybe plus 10, okay, but plus 30? All right, here we go. We're not going to score a point on Froakie anymore because he did throw a Capo in there. That's fine. I do have a lot of electric energy to work with. Jangmo, all right. I'm not going to communicate yet because I can evolve next turn. Let's see if he has a Greninja. Greninja's going to be able to destroy Zera. But Greninja will also get traded out, and then all his energy's gone. All right, he's drawn 2 here. I will also have 1 Sylveon in my deck, which just kind of acts as an extra professor. So we got 1 more professor. I like to say that, but that's not actually how it works. All right. Let me see that Greninja. There it is. I called it. We're also very lucky the fact that he didn't get a Giratina. Now, I am able to retreat and don up an energy too whenever I get my first fighting. I don't know when I'm even going to get it, if I will. Sometimes that's, like I said, the dual energy is a huge drawback too. So I'm not really sure why they put a drawback on the attack. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just wish it was better. Okay, let's rare candy. And then I'm going to communicate. And we know what this will be. Actually, no, we don't. It's a 50-50. It could be Sylveon. It could be our basic. All right, it is Sylveon. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. It's our extra professor. All right, and we have fighting energy next turn too. So next turn, I'll probably just retreat Zera, use a Dawn, and then attack with Kommo-o, whatever he brings out. But the problem also is I can't Dawn and Red in the same turn. Kind of a bummer. Dragon types, they need some help. They need some help for sure. The dual energy typing, the way they made it work in this game where it's completely random is kind of insane to me. That just means dual energy, like for dragons, for example, unless they have a ton of support, they're never really going to be super amazing. Mars, all right. Cut me down a little bit. Dawn, I got it back. Oh, all right. Another basic too. We do have double fighting, so I think what I'm going to do is... retreat and use our Dawn right now. Then just attack for 130. Just put the pressure on him a little bit, so force him to retreat and waste an energy. Do I have any more professors, or are we out? We're kind of out. I have no more draw power. Here's his Greninja. Again, he's going to need to retreat. Or he just loses. Are you going to lose? Yeah, that was good. Target my active for sure. Yeah, you got it. You're forced to bring out Sylveon. But then, again, next turn, you have to waste another energy to retreat. So he's in a pretty bad position. And I just top decked the Cyrus, of course. All right, good game. Wow, it was a 2-win streak with this. This is working better than I expected. Or maybe I'm just getting lucky. All right, we got 2 Jangs. I'll start with these. We got a Zera Aura 2. Fighting energy this turn. I got a Dawn, my Dons too, which I don't think we'll need. I'm really running Dons because if you go first, it's going to enable you to attack immediately, which is very nice. Also, in case you don't get electric energy, again, this is a dual energy deck. Sometimes you won't get electric, and then you're just stuck. You can't attack. So it solves that problem with how Zera Aura works. with its thunderclap. I can't talk. Thunderclap flash. I've been recording a lot of videos today because I'm traveling tomorrow, so it is getting late here, and there's like I'm 3 videos deep at this point. So there's Leafeon. It's not going to be able to attack right away. It will be able to do 70 damage next turn. Luckily, Jangmo has no weakness because it is a dragon type, and I'm glad that we started with the cape too. Alright, so he's gonna be at 140. I think I have to headbutt again just to get him within 1-shot range. But still, I gotta find. I don't have an EV on my bench for Sylve, and kind of nervous with this. I don't like the look of this. I get electric again next turn, so let's discard this one. No, maybe I'll attack. I don't want to do damage, but I don't have a no. I think I have to retreat. I just have to. Okay, yeah, that's it. This has kind of been a brick. There's his next EV. Okay. Darn it. Who's gonna score? Pulling immediately. Good Sabrina. I don't know if I'm gonna get fighting energy for the rest of the game. That's why I have to keep the fighting energy on our bench. There it is. Just no rare candy. I'm gonna play this out and see what happens, but this is not looking too great. Oh, is he gonna be running 3 versions of Leafeon? Wow, okay. Exactly enough, too. Alright, we got a top deck of rare candy. Am I the main character? Please, game. Give me the rare candy. No, good game. We bricked. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoy, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also, if you want to take a look at all of my decks that I've created over the history of my channel, just go to Godzly.com. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.